Welcome back, Zeddies. Today we're doing our first review. I'm gonna be honest, this first time it's not gonna be like... Alright, let's just jump in, man. We'll see how it goes. I'm really excited to start just reviewing movies. I'm gonna be reviewing movies from all times. Like, I have a list in MDB with a lot of movies that I watched. It's gonna be like random shit, but like movies that I want to talk about that, you know, stuck in my mind or that I just recently watched. So for the first movie, we're gonna talk about Paranormal Activity. I think even if Paranormal Activity, it's like from 2007. If people heard the name Activity Paranormal, they're gonna be like, oh, you know, maybe there's a movie about that. Bruh. And they're gonna see the 2007 movie, which is the one that we're gonna talk about in this video. So let's get to the general facts first. So the movie is from 2017, rated 14. Has a duration of an hour and 26, so it's pretty short. Horror movies usually are shorter, actually, but not this short. Maybe an hour and 30, 40. An hour and 26, it's pretty short. You can watch it pretty quick. It didn't feel like an hour and 26, to be honest. It felt a little bit longer. But we get there in a moment. The director and writer was Oren Pally. He did a lot of other paranormal activities, as you know, yeah, you could assume. Chernobyl diaries and other stuff. Main actors are Katie Featherston and Micah Slott and Mark Fredericks. You know. Fun fact, the name of the stars, the main stars, Katie, Micah, and Mark, that's their actual names in the movie. So let's get to the point. So it's basically a woman and a couple went changed to a new home, and the woman, she's the one who mainly feels some weird stuff on the house. And they now record it. Like the husband brings the camera and everything. But let me just take a step back. So let's talk about the wait what factor, plot and logic. That's the name I give it. The wait what? Anyways, did the story make sense, or did I need a map and a flashlight to find the plot? It was pretty straightforward, actually. As you can imagine, it's just like an old classic. Getting the house, it's haunted, but there's a little bit of story behind that. Basically, they get into the house, and then she started to feel something weird. But in the first 30 minutes, it's basically them getting like showing how the couple works together. Micah is this guy that is always like, you know, he's chill, making funny stuff, or trying at least. And then he gets a camera. And he starts recording everything because they already know that something is up. There's something suspicious and everything. And he starts recording it. What most annoys me here at the girlfriend, Katie, she told him, don't record it after, you know, let's just do it for a bit. If it gets bad, let's just stop doing it. And everything. So after that, the Frederick, so the guy that can like sense ghosts and such, he comes in, and he's already like feeling the presence is not that strong yet, but he knows that the presence doesn't like the camera, and Micah decides still to be with the camera, which is a pretty fucking awesome, if you're honest. And so along the movie, you will see the camera getting some stuff. Like moving the blankets, the door. There's one scene that they put salt on it, and they see actually someone going through the salt, or if I don't know if I'm 100% sure if it's salt or not. But it's been a while since I watched the movie, but this is what I remember. And like next time I'll try to watch the movie and then make the review. But anyways, that's not what matters. So the guy, yeah, he keeps recording it. He knows the ghost gets like stronger because of that. Negative emotions and whatever. You guys know the drill. And he keeps recording it. So they see the salt, they see something, it's like noises. There's this one time the girl actually wakes up, goes outside by herself, but it's actually a ghost. And he keeps still recording it. Katie, after a while, she gets bored. And you can't believe it, but the actual Micah guy, he still proceeds to record it, which is insane, you know? If like, where's the instinct, man? Like, where's the instinct? You know your house, it's haunted, or your girlfriend, which is even worse, because it's the house, who cares, right? But it's a girl. And he keeps doing this stuff, which makes her even creepy, even terrified. There's scenes that she wakes up with a bruiser in her legs. She finds pictures of herself when she was little. And the guy just keep going. Actually, this one part they want to play, I think, some board game, you know, something to relax, so they think about the subject. And the guy, you know, he was like, "Oh, use your board. You know, I heard about it. Let's talk about with the ghost. You know, say, hey, bro, what are you doing? Let's chill." She said, "Don't buy the user board. Obviously, don't buy." And so the guy doesn't buy it. He brought in from, I think, your cousin or something. I can't remember from who. But the guy brings a user board. You know, that's the smarter thing. Oh, we have a ghost. Let's try to talk to them. Let's piss him off even more. And they went out in a date, left the user board in home, and the user board was getting captured by the camera that he left on. And obviously the camera captured the user board being used by the ghost. So is another movie where the main male character, I mean the female as well, because she could just, I mean, not so much. She was like, she loves him, he loves him. Yeah, she loves her, she loves him, and it makes sense they didn't want to leave each other, right? But Makai keeps telling, "Oh, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop." So, you know, zero instinct, survival instinct. The guy just went. It doesn't happen. Obviously, the ghost doesn't go away. Obviously, it just gets furious. He plays with user board and everything. And then, through the end, they call the guy again the exorcist. Well, he was not really an exorcist, but he gets in a home and he can tell right away. Oh, this ghost doesn't want me here, like, at all. He's even more mad now, and they're like, "It's too late. I'm gonna try to call my pal and see if he can do something." And, you know, obviously that doesn't happen because it's too late. And the guy just can only come in 3 days. So after all of that, you would think that, oh my god, it's gonna stop with the camera and with the bullshit terrifying his girlfriend, because that's what he's doing at this point. No, he keeps going, he keeps recording, he keeps doing more stuff that pisses off the ghost. Along the movie, you're gonna see them during the night, like the ghost taking the blankets off and small stuff like that, which for me, it's kind of boring, you know, it's not terrifying. Probably it's because I have seen a lot of horror movies, but this one was too predictable, like a little bit, you know, oh, you're in the house, it's haunted, you're gonna hear noises. You know, I always assume there's gonna be a part where she just moves by herself, and when the user board comes in, I was like, oh, we're gonna see the user board moving alone. But I'm not saying it's like the worst horror movie I've seen, because it's not. I'll make a video about the worst movie I've ever seen, horror movie at least. Jeez, that was so garbage, even from remembering it. But yeah, that was mainly it, the plot. You guys can end and guess the ending. Obviously, it's nothing too crazy, you know, from what I'm saying, like the guy and everything. So yeah, so the main character NG, I forgot to mention, you know, I should have separated these topics, but the main characters, they're cool. I like Katie, she has a brain. Makai has 0 brain cells, 0 survival instinct. The guy just won't go full in, record something that will never be used, or maybe it was, you know, it was used, I guess, but the cost of their lives, I guess. I mean, that's not very smart anyways, like, you don't know what you're messing with, and you just, you know, playing around like it's a fucking toy. Anyways, brain damage, I guess. They don't change a lot. Katie, it's basically all the movie with fear, she barely can rest. But I like the actors, I like the synergy they had at the beginning of the movie, like the first 30 minutes of the movie, they're actually like showing the relationship, which is cool. So I like the characters, not gonna lie, but the plot is just predictable, I guess. So the infinite scroll, the pacing. So how close I was to open Instagram. You know, when I was watching this, I could not use my phone, and well, anyways, I was like intrigued. I wanted to see how far the Makaya, the boyfriend, would go. So the movie at the same time was interesting. You want to see how far the guy can go. Like you're just sacrificing everything. You're just doing some stupid shit, and you know of it. He's just playing around, and he's acting stupid, saying to his girl, "Oh, I'm gonna stop. This is the last time. I'll stop if you want. I won't do anything." So Katie keeps doing that, and he just keeps going. I wanted to see how it was gonna end. Sadly, nothing like stuff happened, right? Not major stuff, but the guy just keeps doing stupid stuff. So the movie was interesting because I wanted to see like how fucking dumb the guy could go. Right? Like, how is it gonna end? Like, how pissed off the ghost is gonna be. Pacing could be a little bit better. I like the first 30 movies. The pacing of the first 30 minutes, 45 minutes were actually good, but the middle and the ending were kinda repeating also some stuff. The visuals. So the visuals were cool. It's VGS. Who doesn't like VGS movies? VGS movies are always cool. You know, they're using the camera and everything. The place was always the same. The house never changed actually. It's always the house. That's why it's kind of gets a little bit repetitive because during the night they record the bedroom and mostly the same thing happened. The door closing, blankets moving. You could see some steps because of the salt. I think they recorded that. That shit was not the wind, by the way, guys. Don't come to me saying it was the wind. It was not the wind. Anyways, and yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it, guys. The movie, it's something you can watch if you're looking for something to chill. Anyways, let's give it a score. So, plot logic, honestly, I'm gonna give it a I'm gonna give it a 5-6, I guess, because I can, or maybe it's 7. Because in reality, there's really people that I think they will be this stupid to just go away and stay and doing this stuff to piss off the customer. So I'll give it a 6 maybe. I'll sit with 6 for me. Alright. Okay. So for the main character energy, this one is funny because I don't know if I should like rated as based off the how stupid the character was or like how was the character in itself. Let's give it a. I mean, both characters are like kind of good. They did the stuff. Main character energy. I don't know. Just because it was funny, I'll give it an 8. I liked both of them and the acting and such. It was so funny. So the pacing, this one I'll give a 4. Middle, I mean the movie was just 1 hour and 26 and it felt longer because of the repetitive and nothing like too crazy happening. More lore about the girl. There's this one part that I forgot to mention, that she gets the she finds in the internet some similar case. I can't remember if it's referencing the Resist. I don't think so though. But yeah, that's what Makai I can find it. Obviously, it's the guy. The guy is the one who keeps fucking up the girl's mind, even if it's not his intention. I don't think you can be that stupid and not knowing that your girl is suffering a lot. And the graphics, because it's VGS, and I like the environment. Also, because it was the house all the time and recording all basically the same thing. I'll give it a 5. Yeah. That was pretty much it, guys. Oh, actually, there's one more thing that I love to do. I just like to go to the IMDb and watch the comments, because some of these comments are just hilarious. Alright, like 10 to 10. There's people getting. Let's do one good comment from IMDb. Switch. Yes, guys. Alright, I found one that was funny. So, okay, the best $10 I've spent in what? In the fact that it was $10 to go watch a movie in cinema. That's fucking insane, actually. Because no, I'm like, I went to Canada and it's like, I think 40 or 50 for 2 people, or 20 something. It's very expensive to go to the cinema these days. It's like you have to choose a really good movie to actually spend money on cinema. But anyways, the best $10 I've spent in a while. I saw the midnight showing of this movie at my local theater for that was maximum effect of what I heard was the scariest movie of all time, which is completely baloney. Do all respect. Fun fact: the movie was only like 15,000 budget, which is cool. If it's 15,000, well, that was cool actually. The movie that puts grown men in tears. Nope. The movie didn't draw me in at first, but that was the entire effect to get when you were at least expecting it. Nope. What makes this movie even more scary is how there is no music. In most movies, the music builds up the effect and tells you something is going to happen. Also, the 30 seconds of silence that just makes you tighten up in fear of what will happen. Not only was this a great film, but the actors and the actress had a flawless performance, especially being behind a hand video camera the entire time. In most movies filmed by a handheld camera, the actors overdo the acting and make the movie much worse. Not in this movie. Definitely worth the money. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree that you can watch it for like relaxing, but it's not the movie that puts you in tears or the scariest movie of all time. Yeah, and the fact that there's no music, yeah, it really counts because music is really important. But I don't see too much. I say sound effects do sometimes. The movie is actually mostly in silent, which kind of can get you a little bit bored because they think silent will make you scary. But I don't think it's not what's happening here. But the cool thing, if you watch this in cinema, then yeah, I can see why. You know, in cinema, you have everything. It's like a more immersive experience. If the cinema is dark and everything, it's not like I'm watching at home where this is my place. So yeah, it's pretty much it. If I recommend you guys to watch this movie, yeah, I will definitely yeah recommend. Why not? If you like looking something to chill, 1926 movie, something really short, and you're like, oh, let's see what's this about. Yeah, why not? It's not like the worst of the worst to say actually, oh, don't watch this shit. No, it's actually watchable. Anyways, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I didn't forget anything. This was my first review and I'm very happy. I think it turned out well. There's gonna be more. I'm gonna make like movies that come out of my head, especially horror movies because I freaking love horror movies. I'm actually thinking of making a quick video of my top 5 horror movies, top 5 worst horror movies that I've watched, and also my top 5 horror movies actually. So that was it. Thank you so much, guys. Like and subscribe. More will come. Peace and enjoy your movies.